fire's looking really good. All right, the thing that I wanted to show you today is making a biscuit on this stove. I've struggled in the past with making a biscuit because this surface area here, the top of this gets so hot and it scorches it, and I can't just leave it alone or it'll scorch. And I thought about, you know, maybe putting something underneath the skillet to raise it up, take some of the heat off, but it just didn't work great. Plus, I don't have a whole lot of working space up here, so usually I have my coffee, the water for coffee going on back there. I have a skillet here, and that just doesn't leave a whole lot of room. And sometimes I'll have two skillets and the coffee. So my solution to this is just kind of came to me. I have this little, I guess it's a 5-inch skillet, old skillet, forever, and I love it, and I use it a lot. And I have tried making the biscuit in that, but it just found that the heat dissipates from it really fast, so the bottom of the biscuit gets done, the top does not. But I was in a thrift store recently, and I found this top for $1. So I picked it up, and I'm thinking I can create an oven out of this. What my goal, I don't want to leave this on the stove. I want to be able to heat this up, put the biscuit in and set it aside, and have the biscuit cook just from the heat that's in the iron pan. So that's my goal for today. We're going to see how that'll work, if this will act as a standalone oven once it's heated up. I've got my little skillet up here heating up, and you know, I don't know how hot this thing's going to get. I don't even know if this glass is going to get very hot. It's going to take a little bit. I set my little stove thermometer on here. I'll just kind of keep an eye on that and see what that does. Let me show you something while that's heating up. This right here is a piece of leather. I rescued a boot that someone had thrown in a fire behind our house. I'm not going to name names, but anyway, apparently somebody thought the best way to dispose of old boots was to throw it in the fire. Well, anyway, it didn't burn. I grabbed it and cut off a section of the shank of the boot to use as kind of like a pot holder or a handle grabber. I've got these gloves here that are made to handle heat, and they really do a great job, but sometimes when I'm grabbing my pans, it's a little bothersome to try to get my hand in the glove to grab the thing. But so I was thinking this would be easy just to pick up and put on that handle. Now that's a kind of a short handle. There's another piece to this leather in the house that's a little bit shorter. I think that's what I'm gonna make, a smaller one to go on that pan. But it just kind of shills, kind of works as a pot grabber or a handle grabber. Yeah, that works great. I just thought that was interesting. So if you have any old leather boots or anything else that's leather that's got a fair amount of leather that you can cut off, save those pieces and use it for pot holders. Alright, I got my water, just set that on there, got that going for my coffee. This thing is up to, on the glass lid, 250. It's creeping on up. I'm going to go ahead and take this off, set it to the side, and put my biscuit in it. And we'll go ahead and cook the rest of the food, and we'll see how the biscuit does with that. Woo! The thermometer's hot. Alright, let's see if I can get this stuff in here as quickly as possible to keep from losing so much heat. Butter to keep my biscuit from sticking. Well, it didn't want to come out of there, did it? There we go. Smash it out just a little bit. It's just going to rise. Alright, let's try not to lose it. Now, I'm just going to leave this little lid on here. Set this pan off to the side, out of my way, and continue cooking everything else. I'll keep checking in on it every so often. I'm going to time it. It's 10:52. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes. I want to make sure that this doesn't burn on the bottom, so I'm thinking I'm going to try to flip the biscuit over if I can do this left-handed. Yeah, oh yeah, look at that. I'll let that finish cooking. Alright, it's been 10 minutes. I'm going to check to see if it's getting done on the inside. Or if it's still, oh, it's still kind of raw. Let's let it go a little bit longer. All right, it's been 20 minutes. I think it may be done all the way through. Hell down there. You know what I think I'm gonna do, just to finish that off? I'm just gonna set it back on the stove. Let that brown up a little bit, and then we're gonna call that done. It's about 20 minutes. That's awesome. All right, I left it up there about another 5 minutes. I was just trying to brown the bottom. Whoop, perfect. So 20-25 minutes, you can have a biscuit. Well, that worked great. This is, I guess it's more like a Dutch oven, cooking a biscuit in a Dutch oven. I just don't have one that's small. I have a really large one, a couple of large ones. So this is great. I'm so tickled I found this lid. It was only $1 at that thrift store. So that's gonna be great. I can cook my biscuit off the stove once the pan is heated up, and then continue cooking with the rest of my breakfast. And by the time the rest of it's cooked, this should be done. So that's great. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and eat my breakfast, which I've already started eating, which was eggs, sausage, and cheese, and dive into this biscuit next. And then I'm gonna go about my day. Y'all have a great day. I appreciate y'all dropping in. If you found any value in this video, please give me a like and subscribe to the channel to see more. We'll see you later.